How are you this morning? My name is Rhonda Niehaus for those that don't know me. Frugal Rodeo Mom, if you see me on Reels or TikToks, that's what I identify as. Guys, today I've got a good one. And if you're not doing this or if you don't know how to do this, you need to find a friend who can show you how to do this because this has been an ultimate lifesaver. I have done this since I've had little kids. And I've had to adjust how much I do just because not all my kids are home all year round. Like my oldest is off to college. But it's something I still do. I still do this and I also bake bread. And I love to do both. It grounds me so much to do these things that I get so much satisfaction out of doing it that I love doing. And if I don't get to do it, like this year, I didn't get to do it because my garden flopped. So if you look at the title, Why Home Canning is the Best Way to Prepare for Winter. If you want to know frugal and if you want to do frugal right here, this is the money right here. Grow your own garden, can your own stuff. You can do tomato sauces, you can do, pasta sauces, you can do chili starter, you can do peppers, you can make salsa. There's all kinds of things you can do. If you have green beans, you can can green beans. There's all kinds of things that you can do. You can can meat. So here's the thing. In my book, there is nothing better than growing and canning your own fruits and vegetables. All right, so full disclosure, with fruits, it's a little harder because we don't raise a lot of fruits in this state of Iowa, right? But if you are in Georgia or wherever that maybe they have peaches and you can grab those peaches off maybe your own tree and you can peaches or make jams and jellies. Nothing more satisfying than that. You can can everything. You can can fruits and vegetables. Here, if I do peaches or anything like that, or blueberries or whatever, I have to order those here because we don't grow them ourselves. But I usually typically go through a pretty good supplier and I get those myself, or I freeze blueberries. But you can also do meats and stew. Like you can make your own, like beef stew. Make a pot of beef stew. Then can it into a serving or two, whatever, however many people you're serving. And those are easy to grab things right off the shelf. They don't have to be refrigerated, so you don't need to have the electricity. I'm not going to lie, guys. There has been times when we haven't had electricity due to a storm or whatever, and I have made something from my canned stuff, meats or whatever, and I just do it over the gas stove that we have. So you can do that. You can all you got to do is like the beef stew or whatever. All you have to do is just dump it in and warm it up. So you can do that without a lot. Sorry, my nose is itching this morning. You can do that without a lot of electricity or any electricity. When we had the derecho, I did that, quite a bit until we got power to our house where I could cook other things. Guys, a little prep now will make for less groceries later. So this winter, you will, and I guess I have kind of gotten into this. I did this even when I lived in town, but I have kind of gotten into this because of the fact we do live in the country now. And when we get snow and it blows, our road drifts in, and there's a lot of times we can't get out maybe for a day or two. That's just the way it is. Okay. So I always try to have things on hand. I even have powdered milk on hand just in case. Like if you need to make something with milk and you don't have milk, you can always use powdered milk and it doesn't go bad, right? But a little prep now saves for less groceries later. Guys, you know what's in it. You don't have to read the label. You don't have to make sure, if you're a low sodium or low sugar or low whatever, you don't have to put that stuff in there. Like if you put the amount of salt in there that you need, that you like. And that's all. And you don't have to read the label. You don't have to read the label. When the soil is cold, like now in the wintertime, and you can't grow anything, you still are getting more by canning yourself. You're still getting more of the nutrients that you need from the soil. So you're getting, since you grew it in the summer and now you brought it in and you were the only one to touch it and you were the only one to process it, it's still got a lot more of the vitamins and minerals in it that it needs, that you need personally. Now, this was not something that I was taught. I know my grandma can, but she never taught me how to can. My mom never can. She might have when we were younger. I don't remember. But as I got older, she never canned where I could learn. I know we butchered our own chickens. So there's always things that we can do. There's always things that we can do to make our life easier, less, and better. Now, the thing is you may have to take a day off work and do some canning. You may have to plan it on the weekend to do some canning, whatever. Once you get into doing it, it's not that hard. So think about that. All right, guys, I'm going to pop out of here. I hope this gave you kind of got your wheels spinning. Guys, if I talk about this kind of stuff and more over in my VIP Facebook group, so get on over there. The link is in the description of whatever video you're watching. Get over there. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day.